What I love most about being ace is the freedom. I love being free. Finding and knowing myself, it's like, everything fell into place. Everything's like the pieces of the puzzle have all been, put together. I can be myself and be true to who I am. I can enjoy what I enjoy. I love what I love. I do the things I love to do. And I don't have to put on a facade or a face that I don't want to wear. So I'm being authentic now.
In a way, there's a lot of less pressure just like going through life daily, because there's so much of advertising and expectations from people around you are all centered around sexual attraction. Like sex sells, right? And so it's a little bit, I think, easier to navigate life when you don't have to think about those expectations.
I mean, I want to say that the freedom where I'm not bogged down by some of the things that other people are, especially when it comes to relationships. It just allows me to live my life the way I want to live it.
I love that sex isn't something I have to worry about. I see people searching for partners and it's really stressful looking. So I just love that I don't have to worry about all of that stuff.
I think my favorite thing about asexuality, also another part of myself, is that I really love to travel and meet all kinds of people and live in different places. I came up with this phrase that I see my asexuality as a passport to an uncommon independence.
So I feel like I often get to know people on a much deeper level than other people who are not ace.
The blessing of being asexual is that you see the world differently. You don't see a human as a structure of mass. You see people with their emotions, with their sentiments.
I love that asexuality gives me an opportunity to look deeper at why I feel the way I do about people. I do experience romantic attraction, but not physical. And so I feel like maybe I'm more attentive to the reasons why I'm clicking with someone.
I think it provides a different kind of perspective on the world, and in relationships for those of us who are romantic asexuals, I think it gives us a better chance at finding more long-term partners and deeper connections, because we're not just looking for sex or anything like that. We're looking for that deep kind of bond.
We value friendships so much. I feel like society treats romance and sex as the epitome of love. Once you've got there, your life is complete, or you're going to be so happy. And I feel like friendships really aren't given that much attention. And it's no, friendships are such a beautiful part of life. They help you grow. They can be there for you when you need them. There's someone to laugh with.
I feel like we all have a much deeper connection with people because we're not looking for that physical aspect, so to speak. And I think that you build relationships so much deeper than everybody else in the world seems to think.
I love not having to think about sex all the time like some of my friends seem to. It's every other sentence they're oh hey, by the way. It's I don't want to talk about it. But it feels like it's opened up some brain power for other things.
Having much more time than everyone else. This could also be more actually aromanticism than actually the asexuality part. They're a little bit hard for me to separate, but yeah, I feel like so many people in my vicinity just spend so much time and so much effort trying to get together with people, and they always complain, and I just have so much time on my hands because I don't.
And I like being able to compare it to other people's experience and go, wow, that's not a thing that I've ever experienced. That's very interesting for you. So thinking of the amount of time that other people spend maybe thinking sexual thoughts or having sexual feelings, and me just kind of going, no, it's not a thing. My energy goes elsewhere.
So the thing I love kind of about my situation that I didn't choose for is that I get to educate everyone on asexuality. I love, like, I'm open about it to everyone I could possibly meet.
And I think it's really just how I'm not the only one. Like, I always thought that I was the only one when I'm facing challenges, but I actually found out, like, in Facebook groups.
I love that the community is very diverse. That there are asexuals, there are graysexuals, demisexuals, lithosexuals. There are people who are both aro and ace. There are people who are allo and aro. I love how diverse it is. It's not just one thing; it's all types of things, and that a lot of the people I've noticed are very unapologetic for who they are. They are proud. They'll say, "I'm lithosexual. I'm, whatever label it is, and I'm proud." And that's something I really love.
And overall, I've just found the community to be very inviting, and just a very comfortable place to exist.
But yeah, it's finding the other people and knowing you're not alone. There's nothing wrong with you because this person's the same way. They have similar experiences.
Just that it's part of a bigger picture of human sexuality and human experience that's so diverse and so beautiful. It's not so much asexuality in itself, it's the bigger picture it's part of. Plus, I love having a name for my experience and understanding is that it's just a normal part of human experience.
This Pride Month, do your part to help LGBTQIA+ stories get told by contributing to our crowdfunding campaign through the link in our bio. Thank you.